Sean Penn did something so nasty to Steve Bannon you will never watch him again. You know there are way too many horrible people out in Hollywood, but what Sean Penn just did to Steve Bannon is absolutely deplorable. In an unprecedented attack, Penn went on Death and Taxes and trashed Bannon something fierce. Bannon was then, and he is now, simply another bitter Hollywood wannabe who went rogue by way of toxic, narcissistic iconoclasm. But deep in his heart, he's just a conniving, hateful, bloated punk who despises mankind. Boy, that was harsh. Wow. That is just so full of hate. What good does that do for the world to say so many nasty things about anybody? Of course, all of this is coming from Sean Penn. He is the same guy who met with drug lord El Chapo while he was in hiding and didn't tell the cops. El Chapo and Sean Penn, Mexican drug lord. Let's take a listen.
If you're the world's most famous drug lord, responsible for untold amounts of misery and death, how do you justify what you've done?
Now there's a surprise.
Joaquin El Chapo Guzman competes with a cockerel on one of his farms.
Bueno, eso es una realidad.
And offers us this.
Que las drogas destruyen. Desgraciadamente, como le comento, por donde yo me crié, pues no había otra manera ni hay de sobrevivir y pues.
Then a reminder, this is no farmhand in a flamboyant shirt. A member of his private army wanders into shop.
No había otro camino como darla.
We'll come to the bizarre story of this interview in a moment, but first, over the weekend, a gun battle in the city of Los Mochis, a joint US-Mexican operation, caught El Chapo hiding out in a sewer. Appropriate for the man the Mexicans call Lord of the Tunnels. Now, back in the prison he last escaped from in this. Today we learned that a team of El Chapo engineers was sent to Germany for 3 months training ahead of its construction. And now the El Chapo story takes another turn down the rabbit hole.
Quiero dejar en claro el contenido de esta entrevista es exclusivo para la señorita Kay del Castillo y el señor Sean Penn.
Turns out the new interview with Rolling Stone magazine was brokered by the American actor with the help of...
We don't need that to complete our pretty pictures.
Mexican actor Kate del Castillo.
The people will be very sympathetic.
Both actors have been critical about the effectiveness of the US and Mexican war on drugs. Sean Penn met El Chapo in September while he was still on the run. His article in the magazine describes driving through an army checkpoint with one of El Chapo's lieutenants, for example.
We arrive at a military checkpoint. 2 uniformed government soldiers back away, looking embarrassed, and wave us through.
The article is in fact quite a clever analysis of the war on drugs, but it has its moments of moral relativism as well.
Whatever villainy is attributable to this man and his indisputable street genius, he is also a humble, rural Mexican.
Mexican officials said they were aware of the October meeting between Penn, Del Castillo and El Chapo and were considering an investigation into the actors. Either way, their involvement didn't go down well in some quarters.
I hope they extradite El Chapo to the United States. And, you know, if one of these American actors who have benefited from the greatness of this country, who have made money from our free enterprise system, want to go fawn all over a criminal and a drug trafficker in their interviews, they have a constitutional right to do it. I find it grotesque.
There was also also talk between the actors and the drug lord of a film biopic. Questions then for the sequel. Will El Chapo get extradited? What will become of his empire? Who's really winning the war on drugs? And who's losing?
See what I'm talking about? He has so much hate to spew about Donald Trump and Steve Bannon. Maybe Mr. Penn needs to take a moment to reflect on himself instead of attacking people, at least trying to do some good. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and thank you for watching.